Hello guys and welcome to my craft desk and YouTube channel. Tatiana is here and I'm going to share with you my first impressions on solid clear stamps from Purple Onion Designs. Now, Purple Onion Designs carries in their shop deep-edged rubber stamps that are very high and impressive quality. All rubber stamps from Purple Onion Designs come unmounted, which is good because it saves you tons of space in the craft storage. But when it comes to stamp, you need to use something to stick them to your acrylic block or stamping positioning tools. And so, new solid clear stamps are meant to be used for temporary mounted your rubber stamps. Basically, they look like a one solid silicone stamp. All solid clear stamps come protected with a sheet on both sides. First of all, you need to peel off both sheets, and then you're good to go. I'm starting my test with Misti stamping positioning tool. Every solid clear stamp has approximately the same thickness as a rubber mat that you have in your Misti tool. So I took off the rubber mat from Misti and stick the solid clear stamp directly on the lid. First I tried to place it on the stamping surface and then pick by closing the lid, but it was not thick enough to stick on it. Next I picked and positioned a few rubber stamps from Purple Onion Designs. You don't need to press hard to stick them to the surface of the solid clear stamp, but just gently squish with your fingers or hand. The solid clear stamp is sticky enough to hold well all the stamps, and none of the rubber stamps fell down or moved during the stamping process. My first choice in terms of paper and ink was on Strathmore Bristol paper and Versafine Onyx Black ink. This ink is crisp and pigment, and so that means it usually gives you good impressions with the first stamping. And so I managed to achieve a good impression with only one stamping. Now, some of you asked me how I clean my rubber stamps. When I work with pigment inks, I usually make the first swipe with a clear wet baby wipe, and then go on top with a piece of wet chamois. I leave the stamps to dry a few seconds and then pick them off and put in the pocket storage. Testing these new solid clear stamps, I was impressed how easily the rubber stamps peel off from the solid clear surface. And then the solid clear stamp itself came off from the lid of my Misti tool very easily and without leaving any marks. This fact makes solid clear stamps very easy to use. Purple Onion Designs for now carries two sizes of solid clear stamps in their shop. First I use 4x6 size and now I'm switching to 6x6 one because my second attempt of stamping with solid clear stamps was with a large background. I chose a Carnival Fair theme from the Purple Onions Designs Sunny Meadow collection. Big stamps are definitely more tricky to use. Plus, I'm switching to Nina Solar White paper and a light grey dye ink. And guess what? I was very surprised to achieve a perfect image from the first stamping. And then I quickly clear my stamp with a wet piece of chamois and peel off from the solid clear surface. The rubber stamp came off very easily, as well as the solid clear stamp from the lid of the Misti tool. Since dye inks are less messy, I used only a piece of a wet chamois to clean my stamp this time. Don't have a stamping positioning tool? No worries. Solid clear rubber stamps from Purple Onion Designs can be used with a regular acrylic block or compact stamp press. You can trim a solid clear stamp to any size you want to fit your acrylic blocks. I'm making my third test on a compact stamp press from Fiskars. A 4x6 size fits nicely on its surface. I took a few accessorized stamps from the Purple Onion Designs Sunny Meadow collection. Both impressions turned out really great using VersaFine Onyx black ink and Strathmore Bristol paper. That's all for today. Hope you find this review useful, and as always, thanks so much for stopping by.